Hey, welcome to the Saturday night live stream. I made it back. Let me get this up and running. And let's see here. We got that on. Let me swap it. There we go. Anyway, this is the Saturday night broadcast. I'm just, the shop has been closed for 3 weeks. I haven't, I shut everything off when I left. Refrigerator, television, sound, computers, lights, everything went down because there was no sense in running anything while I was gone. Let me invite the people of Stunt, and so we're going to invite some people. And Control C, close, and we'll invite some people. And go down to at the bench, and we'll get it up and running. At the bench. And new topic. And put this here and Control V. There we go, folks. All right, so this is the drill. Just like I got sawdust everywhere. Just like before, I'll wait a half an hour. If nobody comes on, we'll shut this thing down, and I'll erase the thread. I don't have anything that I'm working on per se because I just got back today, and I have a few airplanes I need to paint, and I've been upgrading my electrical system up here today. So I got the panel in and the wire run from the basement up to the panel. So I got the big part of the job done. And I just finished up. Took all day to run the wire and get the panel put up. And I'm going to clean up now. And after the hangout tonight, I'll just go to bed and hit it early in the morning and see if I can get it wired up. The reason I have to do that before I can do any work is I have painting to do. And if you remember back, I said that when I run my compressor, it flips the breaker. Well, I decided I would just put a 100 amp service upstairs here and run the panel separately so that that doesn't happen, and I can run the compressor. And as I work on the shop here, I will end up putting the compressor behind the camera in the closet, so I don't have to listen to it. But that's down the road. The compressor's on the other side of this wall right now. All I need to do is get it wired so I can get these jobs done, because I got about a week to work on a few of these paint jobs, and then I got to go back to work. Let me turn this off. Hey, how you doing, Charles?
I'm doing well, Sparky. How are you?
All right. Glad to see you made it. Still there?
I'm still here.
All right.
I hear a little delay, but I'm still here.
Well, that's part of the internet, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you see the museum video I put up?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I saw it. I saw it today, but I've been busy today to look at it.
I got one more that I'm going to put up. I put up the early years, and I'm going to put up Vietnam and the Cold War airplanes, which is U-2 SR-71.
Oh, wow.
I spent.
Is that the Blackbird, the 71?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that plane.
There's a lot of information in those. That guy was really good, the tour guide. And while I was there, I was the only one on the tour, so I had my personal tour guide.
Oh, that's cool.
I felt kind of bad. I made him go through the paces just for one person, but he didn't seem to mind. Did you see my slow-mo?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, you can tell I sure need some practice.
We all need practice.
I guess you guys been missing me, huh? I've been off 3 weeks.
We have. I've been checking every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, hoping you can do it remote or something, you know?
I tried. The hotel connection is just so utterly slow, it won't do anything. So, I have to make some money, so I'm probably going to go back to work here in a week for a couple of weeks. So, for the winter, it might be a little sporadic, but I got to make some money while I can.
Oh, absolutely. You got to get it while the sun's out.
Considering I'm so broke, I can't pay attention. All right. So I got that done. I wonder if
That looks good.
What?
That looks good and clean.
Well, this place, I shut it down completely, and it's taken all day to get it up and running again. It's been a mess.
That Continental looked really nice. I saw the one thread on the forum. Is that trim? Did he put that trim on, or is that you put that trim on?
No, he did.
Okay, that's all. Last time it was all white.
Yeah, he's got an ink now and 3 coats of clear on it, and we'll see how he does.
I'm sure he's.
There's no build of the model rule in Classic, so. What are you working on?
Oh, this Strega. That Strega ARP still.
Still?
Yeah, I just cut off the wing. I just cut off the wingtip on the inboard panel, and I hollowed it out to remove like a ½ ounce of weight. I figured I'll save putting another ½ ounce on the outboard wingtip. So that's an ounce savings right there doing that.
Now you're thinking. Yeah, try not to put weight on, take weight off.
Exactly.
I think I'm going to wipe this down. I haven't wiped it down since Huntersville. I've been carrying it around for the last 3 weeks in my car.
Wow. I like the videos from that Huntersville contest. That was some good video.
Yeah, I went to, I delivered that airplane to Dayton. And with Jerry Hop, and he's the guy I've been working for. And he decided that we'd go to Huntersville. And it was about a, I don't know, 6-hour drive or whatever down there. 6 or 7 hours. And it was a really good contest. Had a good time.
Yeah, the facilities look pretty nice.
It's the dump. It's a dump that's going to turn into a park.
That's pretty cool. You know, the landfill near us is a freeway. They just keep adding lanes to the freeway. As they recapture the land, they just add lanes.
So pretty soon your park will be gone?
No, my park it's pretty secure. I'm talking about our landfill. Our landfill out here is next to our freeway. They just keep adding lanes to it as they reclaim land.
This I sure am happy with this airplane. It flies so good.
That is good.
We already have our nationals practice regiment set for next year. See, Jerry lives about an hour away from Muncie and Dayton.
Oh, wow, how lucky.
And I'm going to go up there and work for him this summer, and I'm going to coach him, and he's going to coach me, but we're going to go every weekend for 2 months to Muncie, so we got the home field advantage.
Oh, no kidding. That'd be nice.
I don't know if it'll do any good, but certainly can't hurt.
You know, I was reading the article in Stunt News about the World Championship, and I was so impressed with the grass. According to the article, the grass was a ½ inch high, and then the groundskeeper came and apologized and cut it down to 1/4 inch.
Well, that's a good deal.
I would love to try to fly on 1/4 inch high grass.
Let's golf green.
I know, it's like golf green, like, absolutely. Putting green, it's just like, never seen that.
Boy, I can't believe how dirty this thing is. Well, I got 5 airplanes to paint, and I can start working on my next one of these. What do you got going there?
Oh, I'm just burning a disc.
Oh.
So what polish do you use on your planes?
Turtle wax. Just spray and wax or whatever.
Is that turtle wax polish or just turtle wax, just the wax?
Turtle wax spray and dry, just a detailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the shine comes from the rubbing compound.
So which rubbing compound do you use?
3M Finesse It.
Okay, I remember hearing Bob Brookins talking to Wendy Unowski about that.
Yeah, it's the best. It's very expensive, but there we go. Pretty wild. It's been so long since I used the Hangout. I don't know how to work it anymore.
Have you ever tried that Gorham's? I know Wendy Wanowski was a big proponent of that.
I threw a tub of that stuff out. I didn't like it. That's silver polish.
Right.
No, they make better products than that, I think. Finesse it. Well, I wonder if Rusty's going to show up.
Yeah, or Jared. Or Daryl. Well, it is Saturday night. They might have a date.
Yeah, us old guys don't have no dates. Now, I got it wiped off. Pretty much.
Oh man, it looks good. Hey Sparky, can you show me the way you hang up your planes?
The what?
How do you hang up your planes?
It's just a hook.
Thank you. Okay.
Just a nail in the wall with a coat hanger made into a hook.
I see. Okay. And just catch the tail wheel.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I mean, I'm sure there's a better way to do things, but what I got.
Yeah, well, it looks like it's pretty simple. When I've seen you hang it up, it seems to be pretty easy to hang up.
Yeah, I don't like it complicated. All right. Well, I think maybe this is going to be a short one tonight.
Well, that'd be fun. I need to get back to my Strega, and unfortunately, I can't work on it here in my office.
Because I don't have anything to build or whatever tonight. I kind of just wanted to come and make my presence known and make sure everybody knew I was still alive and I was going to do these.
That's good. Yeah, I've been checking at the bench quite often. I'm sure I'm not alone. I saw Jared and Rusty had a thread on there saying, "Are you still doing them?"
Yeah, when I'm around, I mean, I got to take care of business.
Oh, you do? I understand. Oh, absolutely.
So we'll probably do another one Monday.
All right.
And we'll probably do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday again. And then I'll probably end up going back to work. So everything's it's hanging in there. You know, what can I say?
You got to do the best you can, you know. Same here.
It's really tough. Let's see here. Let's go to this one. Boom. Save. There we go. Yeah, I can only do what I can do. I gotta eat, and I gotta pay some of these bills.
Absolutely, man. I feel the same way. Trust me. Absolutely. I'm always trying to find a way to make some more money working from home too.
That's a tough one.
It is. It is. People do it though. I'm always having the ear, listening for ways to make money from here. Where I can just commute from my bed to my office.
What do you do?
Well, now I just work in sales. I work for Staples, but I also take care of my wife. My wife has some health challenges. I'm her care provider.
So Staples, you sell office supplies?
I mostly do the business machines. I'm on the other side of the store, mostly fix computers and sell business machines.
If you're fixing computers, you can do that from home.
Yeah. I'm not really crazy about doing that though. It's not something I'd rather work on airplanes than work on computers.
That's the hard thing about working from home is forcing yourself to do business instead of play.
Oh, absolutely. I did that. I worked in financial services for 20 something years, and I had an office to go to, but most of the time I scheduled all my appointments from home, and I met at their office or at their residence. And so I did a lot of work from home. And then once in a while, I'd go to the office for compliance meetings, that kind of thing. And it took a lot of discipline. I had to lock my door most of the times because my kids would come in and go, "What are you doing, Daddy?" Or my wife would start talking to me, and I'm like, I'm on a conference call or something like that. So it took a lot of discipline.
What time is it there now? 7?
Yeah, it's 7:18.
And we get an extra hour of sleep tonight.
Oh, great. Well, when you have young kids, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
They come in and wake you up when the sun comes up. Doesn't matter.
Hey, get a chance. You should watch the first U.S. Air Force Museum movie. The second one is not as good. What happened was on the second one is I had a light on the camera, and the lighting is really poor in the hangar. And the guide said that the light was bothering him, so I switched it, and it changed from 16:9 to 4:3.
Oh, wow.
So it doesn't look as good.
I'd love to check it out. I might check it out when we get off the phones. When we get off the call. So I can play videos like that. I can download and burn to a disk and watch it.
It's an hour and 18 minutes long. And it ain't me talking. I say a few words, but that guy was really knowledgeable. He was one guy was a general, and the other guy was a lieutenant colonel. They really knew airplanes really well.
Oh, that's cool. I drive by museums all the time and meaning to stop by, but I'm always in a hurry. Here in San Diego, we have a pretty fair museum, the Aerospace Museum here in San Diego, and that's pretty cool. But I'd like to go to one of those really big ones.
Well, this museum, this Air Force Museum, is the largest Air Force museum in the United States.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Had 4 hangars.
Wow.
It had everything in it. It even had the space shuttle. I went on the space shuttle. Oh, that was funny. Went in there and everybody was trying to land the space shuttle in the simulator. And I sat down and I said, well, it's my turn. So, and I landed, first try.
Very good.
The guy said, "You fly airplanes?" I said, "Well, kind of." I've never flown an airplane. Once you know how it works.
Yeah. So is that a 40-point landing?
It was pretty smooth. I only heard 2 chirps.
Right.
Everybody else was crashing.
They're very good.
But, you know, with real airplanes and with something like the space shuttle, which it supposedly simulated it right to the T, it felt like it was, you know, it's a glider, so it's flying a brick. If you keep the green dot inside the diamond, you know, centered up, you're on the right glide slope. And, you know, just slight corrections, not jerking the stick all around. It's going to hit where it's supposed to be.
Now, was this space shuttle cleaned up, or did it have all the afterburn marks and all the kind of stuff on the exterior, or was it all polished up?
Well, what they did was they couldn't get a real space shuttle, so they got the cockpit and the nose section and built the aft section out of, I guess, plywood or whatever. I mean, it looked like the real thing, but it wasn't. They also had a B-1 bomber, the only museum in the United States to have a B-1, because there's only like 17 of them, and they have one. And the reason they have it is when they built it, I can't remember if they said it was Boeing or Northrop, or whoever built this thing, they stressed the wing and broke it. So they brought it back to the hangar and glued the wing back together. So it will never fly again, but it actually is a B-1.
Interesting. Cool. Wow.
They had the Wobbling Goblin stealth airplane, you know, I think it's a 111 or whatever it is. They had all kind of stuff there, X1, X-15, every type of Korean, I haven't uploaded that part, Korean war airplane and Vietnam airplane that we used. It was cool.
I bet it was. I would love to go with something like that.
I spent 2 days there all day, and I still didn't see it all.
Wow.
So when I go back, I'll probably go another couple of days. It takes about a day to go through each hangar. They had a Holocaust, and they talked about, I don't know, we did something, some kind of drop during World War II. They didn't have any supplies in Germany, so we took these airplanes and dropped coal and wheat and, you know, all kind of crap back behind the lines for the people to eat. They showed all that. It was neat, you know, real neat history.
That sounds good.
I noticed I need a haircut. Getting long there.
Yeah, I know. I feel you, man. I feel you.
Yeah.
You know, my hair's getting kind of long too. I can feel it, so I know it's getting long.
I'm not gonna shave my head.
Yeah, I don't shave. I use clippers and I just take it down really low. Yeah, I don't want to shave my head. I don't want to get bumps and all that kind of stuff. That's just too much. When I cut it with my clippers, most people think I shave it anyhow. So.
Well, I could cut mine that low, but I don't know. I don't think I look that bald.
And not everybody can play it off.
Yeah, I'll leave a 1/4 inch on there.
Yeah. Well, Spark, if you want to end this, that's no problem with me. I'm going to go work on my Strega. My wife and kids are shopping, so I'll go down there and get some work done. But I just wanted to say hi and I'm glad to see you made it back home safely.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. And for everybody that's watching this that didn't join in, we will be doing this again on Monday night, 9 o'clock. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday this week. And when I'm out of town, I obviously can't do them. But, you know, I still am going to continue these hangouts on a basis that, you know, when I'm available. And I'll still keep producing videos of sort, and just have a hard time uploading them during the week where I'm staying. So I got to make money though.
Oh, you do, absolutely. Was there any way that someone else could host it, like Jared or Rusty or Daryl or?
Yeah, you could. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we could do something like that. I gotta see what I have to do to give somebody permission to my channel, but and then I gotta be careful that nobody deletes anything.
Right, right. Just a thought.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. I'll see what I can do. See if I can get somebody to, you know, host it. We'll talk about it in the next week. And I don't know how to do it. I got to figure out how to do it without giving up my password and, you know, all my. I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah, it'd be neat to even like have, you know, someone like Bob Hunt host it, or you know,
That ain't
gonna happen.
No.
Or, you know, I don't know. Someone, you know, with big name recognition, you know.
I don't think those guys, you know, I don't think they're that computer savvy. You know, computers are so simple. Like I try to tell people how easy they are, and they don't believe me. You know, I'm an old guy, and I learned it, so why can't you?
You know, your mentality. You know, you have to be predisposed to just do it. It seems like it's just difficult for some people and easy for others. You know, I like you got involved with it with Harley Davidson. They told you that's where they're going, and so you got into it that way. And
but the easiest way to explain it is like it was explained to me. Just think of this computer as a shoebox, and then you put a bunch of envelopes in the shoebox, and then the information is, you know, it's just a filing system. It's not that difficult.
I agree. I use the file cabinet symbol all the time. I show this is a file cabinet, and then you have drawers. Inside the drawers, you have hanging folders. You have inside the folders, you have documents. Computers organized very similar, the same way.
Yeah, Dewey Decimal System, same shit. You know.
Yeah, but some people have a hard time, and even though they're making them easier and easier, you know, because there was a time in the past when very few people connected to the internet because it was so difficult. But now, you buy the average modem out there, it's pretty much plug and play. Really, you just turn it on, plug it in, and it works. You know, they really simplified everything. You know, so it's funny.
Yeah,
that's why I kid and say we're the smart ones. You figured out how to get into the Hangouts.
You know, I don't understand how why them guys can't click on the link and open the window. You know.
Yeah, when I first did it, I clicked on the link and then I had to register or something, and it was easy as pie, and then I was in. I mean, I had a problem with my camera. If you remember, my camera, I had a problem getting my camera to work. But once I got my camera to work, then I could see you and you could see me.
Right. I mean, it's not that difficult. And you know, if we're all willing to help each other, it's the only guy that I'm having I can't get through to is I can't remember his name. He lives here in Missouri. Tom Creasy. He can't get on for some reason. So I'll probably end up having to go over there and see what it's really. I know it's something real simple and real stupid.
Yeah. Well, just like, you know, remember that it would say on the computer, it'd say hit any key, and people would be looking all over trying to find a key that says ANY. You know, and the computer saying any key will work, but they're looking for where's the any key at.
When I tell people to hit return, they go, "What's that?" Come on, man.
Exactly. So sometimes it's just nomenclature. It's just we make it more difficult, or we just take it so literal that we just make it more difficult than it has to be.
Enter, that shift, enter, right above it. Have to tell, there's a ampersand, what's that? Or tilde, what's that?
Yeah. Well, the young kids think us old people are really simple-minded. We can't do half the stuff they can do, And I have a dumb phone. I don't even have a smartphone. I have a dumb phone. I used to have a smartphone, but now I have a dumb phone, and I don't do half the stuff these kids are doing on their phones.
Yeah, you're better off. Waste of time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but you hand a kid a pencil and a piece of paper and say, here, figure this out. Duh.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know. Absolutely.
Here, make me change for $1, would you? And count it back in the correct fashion, please.
Yeah, if you give some kids a $2 bill, they'll think it's a counterfeit.
I know. Ridiculous.
They'll think this is not legal tender. This is a $2 bill. Those are legal tenders. They never seen a $2 bill in their life.
They made two series. They made the up to, I think it was 63, and then they came out again, and no matter of fact, 3 series of $2 bills. Then they came out in the 80s, and then they reissued them again in the 2000s, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, when I get them, I get rid of them quick. I don't like having them myself personally.
They're goofy.
Yeah, it is. It is. And you gotta just keep them straight.
All right, Charles, it's been a pleasure. I just want to let everybody know I'm still here. I'm still thinking about you guys.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back on Monday.
Sounds good, man. Have a good weekend.
You too. Fair winds, tight lines.
Thank you. See ya.